What is up, everybody? Welcome to game number 65 of the Seattle Mariners season. I do have something. There's something in my mouth. Yuck. Gross. 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 Beavisaurus Rex with the Tier 1 sub, subscribing for 15 months. Thank you so much for the support. They say even more support. Thank you. They also donated 300 biddies during the intermission between Grab Bag episode 4 and this game. So thank you very much. That's a whole lot of support from a very supportful is not a word, very supportive, some would say, I would say, very sexy lady. Speaking of sexy, it's the Seattle Mariners. I don't have a segue for that. What's up? Hello. Welcome back. This is game number 65. Sam Delaplane with a 5-3 record and a 3.05 ERA is taking on Aaron Cavale with a 4-5 record and a 4.05 ERA as Seattle opens up a 3-game set in Cleveland, riding a 4-game win streak and the most over 500 we've ever been at 4 games over 500. We have battled all the way back to 500. We have won 4 in a row. We have put ourselves over 500 right before the schedule gets really difficult. As you can see here, the Mariners 34-30, 2 games back of the first place Astros, a game and a half back of the second place Angels, and just making sure that I'm maintaining that it's interesting, right? Like, just want to be in the mix. Don't want to be Oakland down 6 games. Don't want to be Texas back 15 and a half games. Okay, that's not what you want. You want to be able to look at the wild card standings and go, holy shit, we're a game and a half out of playing in the wild card game against this very Cleveland team. 2 teams with a win streak of 4, 2 teams with a 7-3 record in their last 10 games. 2 teams feeling pretty good. Now, as you can see here, 3 more games on the road before returning home to face Minnesota in a 3-game set, Tampa Bay in a 4-game set. My main concern here is the next 6 days, the next week of baseball. 3 games against Cleveland, 3 games against Minnesota. I was able to beat Cleveland in the last series that we had back last month. As you can see there, it's a 4-game set from the 13th to the 16th. Won a couple of close ones there. One of them 7-4, one of them 3-2, one of them 4-1, and we did lose one of the games as well. All the way back here in May, on the 8th, 10th, and 11th, we got beat by Minnesota, and it wasn't really all that close, if I remember correctly. The game that was 8-5 was a little bit weird. We fell down 5 runs, gained those 5 runs back, and then kind of just couldn't hold out long enough. That was in the midst of a bad losing streak. We were 2-0. We fell to whatever, 2-10 or whatever it was, and just never looked good. But since then, we battled back, we've turned a corner, we felt good. June has been very, very good to us. 1, 2, 3 losses, and then the 4, so 6-3 over, the last handful of games, which feels very, very good. You're welcome, by the way. I see your chat. Yeah, feeling good here in June. Just looking, I would be happy in these next 3 games if we just even split 3-3, maybe a 4-2, get up to 38-32. But I think that realistically, a couple of series wins would be the ideal scenario. 2-1 against Cleveland, 2-1 against Minnesota, but even a 2-1 and a 1-2, I don't think is the worst thing in the world. These teams are very good. Likely one of these teams is going to be the top seed in the American, or for the American League wildcard game. As you see, Cleveland 38-23, Minnesota's 45-18. Like, just what? Anyway, so that's what we have coming up here. Tampa Bay almost back to 500. They were not looking super great earlier in the season, but that's how it goes. Here we are. 4-game win streak on the line for both teams. 38-23 Cleveland hosting 34-30 Seattle. Let's jump on in here. Start the final 3 games of this road trip before going home for a while. That'll be real nice. Still have a while before we are, I don't know what I was going to say there. Cleveland. That's where we're going. I thought I had a burp, but I kind of just like threw open my mouth a little bit, so that's good. Sam Delaplane. Now, Tom Murphy. There's that. Hold on. Dillmore, J.P. Crawford, Kyle Lewis, Shedlong Jr. Ooh, oh, his secondary. Okay, all right. Kyle Seager still out, huh? Is that... Hold on. I actually realized that I never looked at this information. I never looked at this. Roster. 229 notifications. Hang on. We'll just get through these real quick. Real quick. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted at all, I guess. No, that's what I wanted. Kyle Seager is expected to be out a few days with a bruised arm. It's AA. 1 to 6 days. Okay. So we'll be looking at play game. We're good. We're good. Just gotta... Alright. Do you need to make those substitutions again? Whoops. You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. Jake Fraley. I think we're good. Dylan Moore, Jake Fraley, Kyle Lewis, Shedlong Jr., Mitch Haniger, Ty France, Jose Marmolejos, J.P. Crawford, Luis Torrens. I believe I have everybody in the correct location. Ty France. Okay, that'll work. Okay, I think we're good. Kyle Lewis is cold from the dish, but that's okay. Kyle Lewis back in that third spot. I'll actually flip him and him. That'll work. Okay. All right, let's go to Cleveland. Let's get a win here. Oh, by the way, the stakes are I don't have anything for a sweep. Hopefully I could find something on Friday before I play the game if that's necessary. But we do have these, as I've been showing off, Series 2 baseball cards here. Have not opened this box yet. We're good. If we lose a series, we'll be good with that box through the All-Star break, which is kind of actually, kind of a good thing to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started right now. And while this game loads, I'd like to remind you that if you're watching this on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, to please scroll down, subscribe if you like the content, and ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. New stuff goes up pretty much every day at 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. It's either a random stream from a previous day or a seasonal series, or it's baseball. It's either Chad Champ playing for the Milwaukee Brewers organization or the Seattle Mariners season. All 162 games, including, fingers crossed, playoffs. Twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex is a place to watch all of that live. It airs at various times throughout the week. And if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming has a free Prime sub you can give to anybody. You can give anyone you love on Twitch a free Prime sub, which is free money into their bank account, into their pockets, into their big juicy butts. That's mine. Mine's a big juicy butt. Put it in my wallet. Give me that. Give me that money. If you picked me, I would be honored. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to Cleveland. That was very loud. I took one big breath and was like, if you have Twitch Prime, you have Prime Game, you have Prime. I knocked over my Mountain Dew. Please. Please. It fell on the floor again. Aaron Cavalli. 12 starts, 4-5 record, 4.05 ERA, 73.1 innings, 45 strikeouts, 8 walks.
Look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
He ain't dominating shit, motherfucker. Okay, alright, hold on. You can't dominate me when I don't even have my hands on my controller. You can only dominate me when my hands are on my controller. Sinker, cutter, curveball, slider, changeup.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh boy, big old curveball. Okay, so
As we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their
let's
last
see.
8 games.
This is a bad time for me to be slumping offensively, playing some of the better teams in the league. That's a low strike that was called a ball. Interesting.
I'm excited to call this one for you two guys. Definitely, the two teams playing top of their game right now. Really,
Not bad contact there. It's gonna be an out, but ooh, that was at the wall. That actually went way further than I thought it would be. It's also only 325 down that line, which is a little short. That's all right. That's all right. I have been struggling offensively. We were able to get the sweep against Detroit. Detroit, not the greatest team, and probably the best opportunity for me to struggle and still be okay. That's low. So I need to make sure that I am slowing down, taking the at-bats kind of as they go, making sure that I'm not falling behind, both in score, in counts, all that sort of stuff, and make sure that I'm able to stay in some kind of rhythm at the plate and be able to score some runs. Okay, thought about it but did. Got to cash in runners on scoring position. Got to cash in runners on base. Can't rely on. That's a single. Cannot rely on home runs, and I got to play good defense. I feel like I played good defense in the Detroit series. Held them to not very many runs. I think 4 total runs. However, I also did not score very many runs. So that was a big hack. I was way too committed to swinging. Way too aggressive there. Way too aggressive. Got to try and get on base. Fouled that sinker away. This is exactly what I didn't want to do. Fall behind 0-2. Those 2 pitches are pitches that should have been balls.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Lucky to get contact on that one. That was a nice.
The runner at first with 1 gun in the inning.
We got this. We got this, Shedlong Jr.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He's 90 speed. He's in.
And
Okay.
they'll have runners at the corners
Okay.
following
He
the
kind of froze. Fraley did.
top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the back
That'll
order
work.
throw knocks.
Nice hit. That's a good hit. Feels a little bit better because I had 2 bad swings before it, but that's fine.
Right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So now into the box is Kyle Lewis. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a good take. That's a good take. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the opportunity that I need. I need to make sure that I am going. That's bad. That's bad. That's fine. 1-1. Sinker, cutter, curveball, slider, changeup.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change.
Fuck me. God damn it.
You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kyle Lewis goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
God, that is awful.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Nope,
And the
nope,
run will
nope.
score as the Mariners get off
Okay.
to a 1-0 lead.
Feeling a little better after the really bad Kyle Lewis strikeout. But that was exactly why I flipped Shed Long Jr. and I wanted to put Kyle Lewis behind him. I wanted to use Kyle Lewis's power, but I also haven't been playing very well with Kyle Lewis. So it's like, well, I can get Shed Long on. I don't know.
So here now is Ty France.
That's a good take right there. Good take. I want to use the power. I want to use it in the cleanup spot. I want to be able to get a couple of guys on board and use Kyle Lewis's power. But I also just bat really well with Shed Long Jr., so it feels like a smart move to put him there so that basically what happened would happen. Shed Long Jr. gets on base, was able to push Fraley from first to third. Then you get Kyle Lewis. Granted, he struck out, but maybe a sacrifice fly? Maybe instead of a 2-run blast, it's a 3-run blast? Something like that.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Okay.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
In this game, or...
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
That was it. France has enough power to get it out of the...
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on
Wow.
in the dirt for
Okay.
the third strike. Up with it, Hedges. And the throw is wide. And he throws it away.
I could have gotten a run there. I didn't...
So they'll slap an
should I have
arrow
just
in
run
there,
home?
and you can tell he's not happy back there.
Should I have just
And still
kind of immediately gone there? I thought about it, but I didn't want to
Mariners
fuck
trying to
anything
make this
up.
First inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when
What
you
the
feel
fuck?
whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
That should have been a strike.
The set and the 1-0. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired.
That's a huge problem for me.
Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field. It's 1-0 Seattle.
All right, here we go. Here's our starter, Sam Delaplane. 12 starts, 5-3 record, 3.05 ERA, 65 innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, 6 walks.
Hits to innings pitch is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate
Fuck,
now
my throat is
Cesar
not happy.
Hernandez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a
There's a nice
fastball
strike.
for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start
He was
to feel
safe,
better,
yeah.
but I think you get a
77 speed. I'm
throughout
challenging it. Absolutely, I'm challenging it. I don't feel like I'm...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the
Give me that headset.
So the umpires on
That other guy in the background's like, what the fuck are you doing?
look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
I think it's going to be a closer play, but I would be willing to bet that he was safe. Oh, he's out. Holy shit, what a good challenge.
I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call.
The
is
timing on that,
overturned,
not
and
great.
It ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of
I feel like we had a couple against Cleveland in the series in Seattle, where Terry Francona just kept getting fucked.
Roberto Perez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. fastball, it's 0-1.
All right.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94.
Thought about it. That one wasn't great. Not a great pitch
And
there.
set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A couple of them that I've just missed on that low outside corner.
If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
1 out, nobody on.
2021 season tickets on sale now. Gross.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
That was a terrible pitch. Way too slow on the around part.
Ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
There we go. Nice low fastball. That's what you want to see.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away.
This is not going well here. Fuck, dude, Ramirez, please. Put it in play or sit down. One of the two.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit
Close.
on the ground
Close.
on the
That's a
first
foul ball.
baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Okay, so far the challenge has been okay. We have 1 out, double play possibility, but the bases aren't loaded. And their runner that's on second is not very fast. I think most other players would have probably at least tried for third, but he's only like a 17 speed. So I think it's going to take something a little bit deeper to get him all the way home.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
I fucking this stupid Mountain Dew can't just sit. It has to fall over because it's unbalanced. Because I kicked it with my foot.
The 1-0 home is looking for the
Ooh.
first strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And
There we go.
gets him swinging.
That'll work. That'll work.
It's a pretty impressive pitch.
We'll strike out right there.
Like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And he fouls this one off. The
Now,
average
Delaplane does not have a ton of stamina here. We're working with 21 pitches.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Perez over at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Come on, dude.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This is the second at bat that has been at least 6 pitches. Ooh, that was a little bit of a surprising strike call. I'll take it, but that was not great. 2 hits for Cleveland there. Do get the 1 call overturned. That would have been only 2 outs if I didn't challenge that play.
For the start of the inning, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Okay. Got to make sure that I stay where I am. That was probably one to swing on, but no big deal.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
All right, back
All
to
right.
him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Now at the plate is Luis Torrens. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here's the first pitch. Down the third base line.
Ooh,
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
that's okay. That's a base hit. I thought about sending him to second. That was a very slow roller. He was also a very slow runner to first. So we'll just, you make it 90 feet and we'll be okay. All right.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. A line
Fuck
shot
you,
to
dude.
base,
God
but
damn it.
runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Next, it'll be Jake Fraley. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch.
Ooh, that was a bad swing. Bad swing. Definitely got me with that sinker. Thought I was going to be able to do something with it, but no such luck.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Way inside
The
there.
breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Really bailed him out of his pitch count problem there.
So here is Josh Naylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the
The
second.
first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see those high strikes getting called. Fuck you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. First delivery to him. Yanked hard. But
Starting to get a little contact here. That one
there's ball 1.
outside.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
85 speed. I would put him much higher in the lineup personally, but Whatever. We're going to keep an eye on him, very close eye on him. We want to try to keep the double play intact. However, it's going to be real difficult because, oh my god, what the fuck? It's going to be difficult because...
And now the first pitch.
Because he's an 85 speed.
First base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
That was a changeup absolutely over the heart of the plate.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That misses 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Jimenez.
This guy surprisingly not gone yet.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to
Got him.
first.
Got him.
Just like that, this side is
Whew.
retired. Indians
That was
fail
close.
to
They have a lot of
score.
speed at the bottom of the order,
Indians
which is
1-0.
weird. Just barely. Just got him. Whew.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Shedlong Jr. First offering on its way.
That's all right. I'll take that.
This guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Oh, just couldn't hold the weight back on that curveball.
Needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Drop, 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 drop. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
Base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That will absolutely work.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
All right. Kyle Lewis, what do you have for us?
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Too aggressive.
Number 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first.
God damn it.
Away now.
That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all.
Next to bat will be Mitch Haniger. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Good with that swing. A little early on it, but still good with it.
The 0-2 once more. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at
Fucking
first, but he
shit,
did keep a
dude.
Foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Digging in next, Ty France, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first pitch of the AB on its way. Line softly toward the hole.
Fuck!
And this will be put away easily for the out. Mariners leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
I was getting ready to send him home. I was hoping that I would just get over the top of him, but no, it didn't. Because of course it didn't. Because it was a terrible swing and a bad hit.
We're back now as the Indians get
Hi,
ready
Heidi.
to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Indians,
And now,
The
Austin
catcher.
Hedges. And a
Austin.
quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
So neither pitcher doing particularly well with pitch count. I definitely helped
So the lineup flips
Cleveland's
over and
pitcher in the second
Hernandez,
inning by
Cesar
being much
Hernandez.
quicker.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Could use a quick inning myself defensively.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got a
Ooh.
feel for all
Surprised
his
to get that
9
call.
0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fraley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That'll work. That'll work.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled
Ooh.
away. That misses, says the home plate umpire.
Okay.
1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps the
Son
block
of
here
a
with 2 men out.
bitch. Fuck, dude.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So next to bat will be Jose Ramirez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Big long at bat with Ramirez last time. 8 pitches.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
What can I do here? What can we do here?
Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries to
Come
shave the
on.
corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2.
Fucking Christ.
Running count
Ramirez.
3 balls,
Dude.
2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh,
Quick work of the first 2 guys.
what a
This
fucking
half
pain in the ass you are, Ramirez.
He gets a
Jesus.
base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
It's like that's the second time I've seen Ramirez at the plate, and the second time that I've had to just battle him with 8 fucking pitches.
To the left side. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over.
All right, so again, riding that fine line, giving up some hits, giving up a walk here, and just kind of praying that I don't let the dam burst open.
Now at the plate here is Jose Marmolejos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there.
That was not bad. I hit Y at the same time on accident. I don't know what happened there exactly, but decent contact. Just hit it to a fielder instead of the field.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Now the pitch.
It's a continuation of the offensive woes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
God damn fucking curveball. Taking. Ooh, okay. Taking its sweet ass fucking time to get to home plate.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Rosario, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Why is that wall so tall?
Pull into second with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying.
Fuck!
Warning track, he missed
Son of
the
a
catch.
bitch!
So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
Son of a fucking whore. God fucking damn it.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Eddie Rosario, and they could use a spark from him here.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There you go.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that's a strike, dude. What the fuck? Are you serious? Hello? You watching the same game, bud? We actually need to get some bullpen arms warmed up here. Delaplane's at 61 pitches through 3 innings, plus 3. So 58 pitches through 3 innings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up.
There we go.
And there's 1 away.
Gotta stop getting myself into full count problems here.
Next it'll be Josh Naylor. Flew out in his only at-bat so
We're getting
far.
back to the bottom of the order. There's a couple guys here who do have some speed, but first we're gonna warm up Tapia, and we'll go ahead and warm up Brandon Brennan as well.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That'll work. That was a slider. That was not where I wanted that,
No
but
runs, 4
okay.
hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Fastball
Just missed.
misses.
Wouldn't
It's ball 1.
dive back down in time.
Pulled toward right center field. Lewis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
All right.
Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll
4 full
bring up
innings is not
Preston
exactly what I
Johnson.
want out of him. However, I do know that because his stamina is so low,
Ready with the first pitch.
like I kind of need things to go a little bit more in my favor, and I need to not have Ramirez up there sucking up 16 pitches in his 2 at-bats.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lewis able to track it
Okay.
down for the 3rd out.
So that should be it for him. Fraley, Shedlong Jr., Kyle Lewis coming on up here. So good speed, player I play well with, has a little pop, little power to him, and then Kyle Lewis, who I have not played well with at all.
Hit in 2 tries so far.
We have him at 55 pitches. His stamina much better though, as he's at
Here's
half.
the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Shedlong Jr.
Just a bad swing on a pitch that was outside of the zone. Stop me if you've heard that before. It was a cutter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
12th round pick in the 2013 draft.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Fuck, dude. What are you swinging at? That's...
Bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now we are starting to drive that pitch count up here.
An 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
65.
First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Okay.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a swinging bunt, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah, just anemic offense. Just absolutely fucking awful. Fucking awful. Poor choices swinging. I'm looking so fucking low in the zone, and I'm trying to chase something high. Fuck off, Sean. What the fuck are you doing?
Welcome back to Progressive Field
Hi, Heidi.
in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Do I still want to change pitchers? Yes. We're going to go ahead and bring out Domingo Tapia here. 30 games with a 2-0 record, 11 holds, 43.2 innings, 1.85 ERA, 41-3 strikeouts walk ratio. Righties batting a smidge better at 225 to the lefties, 175. I'm going to pause here. I think maybe I can just do this when I get back. We're just going to hang out here for a second. Stick around. We'll be back with more baseball in just a minute. YouTube, we won't have a problem. It'll be bing bang. Twitch, hang out for a minute. We'll be right back. And we're back. Just like that. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. We are ready here for Tapia. Warm him up real quick. And there, his animation is back. It is correct this time. I think it's because you bring him in a fresh inning instead of an inning with a couple of outs. I don't know what the problem is, but it's the second time it's happened. And it is genuinely weird. And it really throws my timing off because I use that more than I realize, his little double tap, to time up when I need to drop it. So then all of a sudden he doesn't have it, and it's like, what? That was a bad pitch there. That was also a bad pitch. I can see myself, I can see it being late. That one way early. Okay, so I'm 0.2 of a second wrong. I'm either early by 1/10 of a second or I'm late by 1/10 of a second. Whoo, boy. All right, not a good 4 pitches to end on here, but that's okay. That's all right. Focus in here. We're going to hopefully get him through 2.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I got absolutely ripped down the line.
Another one
has been an issue. I have had several games where a pitcher has come in and immediately given up a big old hit or a huge home run or something. It's just like, oh shit.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line it, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges, fouled away.
Bailed out there. Everything about that was terrible.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
All of this is wrong. All of this is wrong. I hit the wrong button. That's a whole mess.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Zimmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Lewis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
All right, double play still in effect here.
Second baseman. Cesar Hernandez.
Next up is Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last.
Those little pods or whatever they are, like presumably like rich people sweets, they're so fucking ugly.
First pitch on its way. There he goes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next, here is Roberto Perez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There we go.
Now a fastball on the inside.
You have to bring him out and hope that he can hold the lead one more time in the next inning.
That was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly.
Thankfully, he was only a 17 speed. All right.
Indians leave one. They trail this
We're
one
fine.
1-0.
God. God. It's just so bad.
So now here is Mitch Haniger. He bounced out last time up.
Mitch.
First delivery to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Okay.
A couple of righties
Fine.
starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
What an interesting bullpen that they have. They're just like right next to each other. The away team is just like slightly further back.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A little bouncer.
God
Winds
damn,
up
I'm
foul.
just so early on everything.
Another 0-2 home. Swing. and a
Fucking
missing one in the dirt.
dicks in my fucking
Makes the
face.
throw to first.
Son of a
Haniger retreated,
bitch.
and there's one away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Next up, Ty France. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now in the box, Jose Marmolejo.
Remember when I had the bases loaded and didn't cash any of those runs in? Remember when that happened? Remember how fucking cool that was?
First pitch of the AB now. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the
Way
arm
too
of the
early.
catcher behind the
I'm
plate.
early on the fastest pitch he throws, the cutter. That means everything else is way
0-1
fucking
here it
earlier.
comes.
Still early. Watch the curveball in the dirt.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And it's 1-2. Bouncer up the middle.
Oh wow. I'm surprised he wasn't able to get to that.
Through for a 2-out hit.
That's a little surprising.
Sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
And we do have him at 83 pitches here in the 6th inning. That feels pretty good. Granted, 20 of them were in the first inning, so maybe it's not as good as I think it is.
The 1-0. Marmolejos, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
All right, so we're going to bring in Tapia for one more inning here.
For Seattle, but they're up 1-0.
7 hits, 1 run. Yikes. It's very bad.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed him
I
out.
can't believe that happened. He took 16 pitches at least in his previous 2 at-bats combined, and that one was a 4-pitch no swing? What? 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 Whack. Wacky, wacky, wacky.
To the plate now, Frenmel Reyes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Okay.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
There we go. All right. Haven't had much on the slider today, but that'll work for strikeout. There we go.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
first pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
Nice grab, Haniger. Nice grab. That was going to be a foul ball regardless.
Down in order go the Tribe.
Whew. All right. Through 6 here.
Nick Whitgren is on to pitch for
Nick
the Colts, and
Whitgren,
that'll start inning number
30
7.
games with a 1-2 record, 2 blown saves in 36 innings, 3.75 ERA, 40-5 strikeout to walk ratio. Righties batting 333, lefties not too far behind at 287. See, we can start getting something going here. We're having a lot of problems getting offense going.
First offering on its way.
Looks like he has a little bit of that sidearm throw. 4-seam slider, changeup.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Liner towards second.
Ooh, we got it.
Second as he didn't have far
Got
to
it.
go for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dylan Moore flew out last time up. First delivery to him. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh dear. The trainer is out and is adding the... Oh. Could mean anything from a bad bruise to a fracture to a broken metacarpal. Whatever the case, Whitgreen will need to be removed from this game.
Clase comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Into the box, Jake Fraley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Okay. Cutter, slider, 4-seam.
He's set and the pitch.
There's the slider. Low out of the zone for strike 1. We'll make sure that we get
Bases are empty here with
Ken
2
Giles warmed up as well. Got a couple of rounds to go here.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
How is he
I don't mind him
cold
trying to pitch
or...
backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Way low. Late. Excuse
I think
me.
it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just missed with the 2-2 count.
I did not realize that cutter was 102 miles an hour.
Games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball.
Late on these 100-mile-an-hour cutters. What a fucking surprise. I've been slowed down all day.
On the ground, softly towards second. He's got to hurry. Throw to first with time.
Well, decent timing, just bad location.
Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
And 1 run is such a thin lead. It's so bad.
Brendan Brennan will take over.
16 games on his record so far, 6 holds, 17 innings pitched, 2.12 ERA, 17-2 strikeout to walk ratio, right-handed batters batting 333, lefties batting almost 200 points less. Go ahead and just go around the dial here. That one's still somehow a very good pitch, but we're going to go ahead and just run it right back. Oh, God, I forget how good his wind up and drop is. Fantastic. It's probably the smoothest that I have on the team. A lot of the guys on the team have little hitches, especially coming off of Tapia. We have Kikuchi as well, who has a pretty slow like release drop. But Brennan, once you get to that top, you're most likely going down, which is nice, with the exception of the four-seam fastball.
Down by one, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped up. And
Nice grab, Torrens. That'll work.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That one just one missed.
On the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That was a terrible pitch. It went, yeah.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
In now, Bradley Zimmer, as he will take a fastball in there at the
Okay,
knees.
so we have a lot of speed here on first base. Can't let that throw me off too much. Don't worry about it. Just kind of work with what you got. He's an 85 speed.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Gimenez, base runner at first with 1 out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Right side, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Now batting,
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Next to stand in is Austin Hedges, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been
That's
really
a nice
shutting
strike
out
right
so
there.
far in this one, they've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get
That was a
it.
terrible
Now,
pitch.
sure would be a
I don't know
great
why
time.
you're cheering that on. That was a horrendous pitch.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Another terrible fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1.
There we go.
First, it's a double
There we go.
as their woes continue
Thank
to
God
get
he was
in.
so slow.
So it's no runs,
He was a
1,
6
2 hits,
speed.
no errors, and
6
one man
speed out of a
left.
impossible, what, 99?
The Mariners are
Whew,
top 1-0.
Making it stressful on myself here. 7 hits apiece. The 1 error on Cleveland did not actually hurt them. I had scored prior to that. It just allowed the first inning to continue, which I didn't do anything with anyway. So here we go. 3, 4, 5. Shed Long, Kyle Lewis, Mitch Haniger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh boy. Oh my fucking lord, that was
No
slow.
balls and a strike.
So far behind here. Bring in Munoz? Yeah, too late, you don't say, huh?
Now the 0-1. And this
Fucking
ball popped up,
bitch.
drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Just doing absolutely nothing here offensively.
0 for 3 with a
Somehow I have
strikeouts
7 hits,
for him
though.
to this point in the ballgame.
But this speed is really,
First pitch on its way.
really throwing me for a loop here.
Because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go.
Okay, well, that was a waste of a half an inning. Fucking cool. Cool. I mean, bringing in that super hot heat is really throwing me off here. Munoz is going to come in for his 22nd appearance, 1-3 record, 0-1 or 1-1 saves and opportunities, 28 innings with a 2.89 ERA, 32 to 3 strikeouts to walk ratio. We're moving through the back half of this one. The early innings took a while. Both pitchers throwing a lot of pitches. We're into the bullpen game at the moment. Let's run that 2-seam again. All right. We're good. We're good. He only has the 3 pitches, so 6 warm-ups makes sense.
Leading off the home 8th. First offering. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started the
Not a competitive pitch there at all.
Laid off for ball 1. 2 balls and a strike.
Fuck you, that's a strike. Come on, dude.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there.
And he'll indeed make the play in
Whew.
foul territory
Okay.
for the first out. Striding in for the Indians.
Got to take advantage of these,
Out last time up.
those kinds of outs.
Here's the first pitch.
Lord knows they are.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Missing my locations here, which is a little frustrating.
6 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to dig in, Jose Ramirez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And here we go.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Some of these pitches, man, not
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Not 100% sure why they're balls or strikes. That one seemed like it would maybe be a ball. Some of the balls seem like they might be strikes. I don't know.
He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We got kind of a generous strike call earlier. It probably would be 1 and 2 regardless, so not the biggest deal in the world. Still kind of frustrating, but whatever.
Now here's the pitch. This one misses.
That was just a real bad pitch.
3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ramirez again here, looking at 6+ pitches.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off
Fuck,
the ball
dude.
4. So now the potential tying run here is a
Fuck.
game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking.
Oh
him.
my god.
He can really hurt you.
Ramirez is the most annoying out in this game.
0 for 3 to this point.
He's looked at
Yeah, not his game
probably
so far.
30
He's
pitches
such a good hitter. We all kind of
in this game
expect him to
between
pick up
his 4
2 or 3 hits
at-bats.
most of the time. That's not
He's
really
averaging
how
at
baseball
least
works,
7 pitch at-bats every fucking time he's up. It's infuriating.
Now here's the first offering.
That slider did not bite outside at all.
Right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out.
Ooh, let's go.
Say his third punch.
There we go.
1 left for the Tribe. They still trail
Holy
1-0.
shit. Give it up 2 walks in this game. I think they were both to Ramirez.
Oliver Perez enters from the pen to start the
21
ninth
games with an
inning.
0-2 record here for Perez. 14 holds in 18 innings. 4.0 ERA, 13 to 7 strikeout to walk ratio. 190 for righties, 245 batting average for lefties.
So now to the plate.
As we approach the final inning here, 1-0 Seattle scored the 1 run in the first inning and have done absolutely nothing since. Sinker, slider, 4-seam on the docket. He has the sidearm delivery. Before he gets too comfortable, we are going to schedule to put Giles in, and we should be able to warm up Aaron Fletcher.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing
Terrible.
and a miss as he pulls the
Terrible.
top end over. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and
Yeah,
misses.
that sounds about right.
That was a nasty
What a surprise. I struck out on a fucking slider with 2 strikes, you stupid fucking blonde bitch.
Strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Well, at least I repaid them for the silly strikeout they had. One of
Into
my
the
own.
box, Jose Marmolejos. And a swing from him yields a foul.
Very early on that. Might have been able to do something with it if I could have held back there. Now I'm a little sped up here. 90 miles an hour on that 4-seam fastball.
0-1, here's the pitch. Strike
And I'm
two, swing
way
and a
early
step in front
on
of the
that.
slider. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
No problems for him on the mound.
I
since
hate it.
he's come
I
out
know
of
it.
the pen
I
to start
fucking
this
know
inning.
better, and I...
Back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll swing and miss at a
Fuck,
first pitch
dude. Am I
slider.
still early on this shit?
He's hitless in 3
Fucking
at-bats to this point.
Christ.
Down and away, ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners
Just
are down in order,
horrendous.
but they lead it 1-0. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
27 games, 2-2 record, 12 for 13 saves and opportunities, 27.1 innings, and some other stats that I didn't read because I was calming myself down. Missed the slider there. Not a good start. Now, we did get through Ramirez and whoever's behind him. So we got through 3 and 4, so we have 5, 6, 7. There is some speed towards the end of the lineup. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you find the fucking zone with this sinker? But, yeah. That's not even a ball, dude. So here we go. Eddie Rosario, 0 for 3 so far today.
Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
It was going to be a strike either way.
And he fouls this one off. Out in front of that one, but he
Didn't
stays
quite get that
alive,
one
and they
down
do it
well
again
enough.
on 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he takes
Got him.
strike 3
Got him.
called on the
Got him.
fastball.
Okay.
1-0.
Little surprised to see that one be a strikeout, but I'll take it.
Everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him. And hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
There we go. 2-seam fastball
This guy's
in.
got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on
God
the mound at the left
damn
side.
it, Shedlon Jr., come on!
As he reaches it first.
Fuck!
Waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to
Fuck!
extend the hit streak.
Fucking Josh Naylor, you dumb bitch!
Matty B, you see that rise?
Oh, we had it.
Out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Andres Jimenez.
I am so tired of giving up, letting people continue their hit streaks in like the 8th or 9th inning. Fucking tired of it. Tired of it. It's bullshit.
And it's
That one hurts
away.
especially because he got to the ball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled away. Naylor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a swing.
There we go.
They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Okay.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Bradley Zimmer, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Game.
Makes the
Okay.
catch, and the Mariners have run their winning
Ooh.
streak to 5 in a row now.
Wow.
This ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. Nothing game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
1 run.
Seattle jumped
1
out to an
run,
early lead
7
first
hits,
and
gave
never
up
looked back.
8.
Domingo Tapia earns
God.
his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aaron Savali
Oh,
settled with
interesting.
the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So
God
that's a wrap
damn.
here tonight. For Mark
That was
Rosen and
kind of a
Zach
frustrating
Hyde,
game,
this is
honestly.
Bill Best.
Got 7
Give
hits, a
up
lot
the
of
show.
bad strikeouts there towards the end. I definitely struggle with the relievers. Adjusting to that is just so rough for me. Yeah. Fraley putting it away out there in left field. 1-0 is the final today. Ken Giles is the player of the game. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. No walks, no earned runs.
1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 on base.
Domingo Tapia picking up the win. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts.
They left 10
No walks, no earned run. Chavale picking up the loss. 6 innings with 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Torrens, 2 for 3 with a double. Haniger, 1 for 4 with a double, and the lone ribby in the game for either team. Shedlong Jr., 2 for 4. Dylan Moore, 0 for 4. Not a great game. Not a great game at all. I think Kyle Lewis was also 0 for 4. Thankfully, Haniger came through. Thankfully, I think it was Fraley scored the run, so I don't know. It just looked like we could have had a big inning there in the first and could have been a way less stressful finish to the game, but instead we were only able to score run, even with the bases loaded, and not able to cash in on that and take advantage of the error that that Cleveland had given us by throwing the ball into right field. Now, probably could have tried to run home there, but I don't think that was a very smart idea. I didn't really know what was going on, and I think it was best to be safe rather than sorry and picking up the out in at home when it's like, oh, could have done something. Yeah, there you go. Winning streak runs to 5. Haven't scored more than 3 runs since the 4th, since that last win. Haven't scored over 5 runs all month long. I guess we'll just kind of see what happens tomorrow. I feel like I did do pretty good there in the early stages of the game, getting a pretty high pitch count with that, with the Cleveland pitcher, getting him out of the game. I think he had like 70 or 80 pitches through like 6 innings. Felt pretty good. Saw a lot more of the relievers than I normally do, especially in low scoring games like that. It is, but it's a win. It is what it is. It has been not great offense, especially in this winning streak, which just makes it even weirder. Still playing well enough on defense to not let the dam break open too much, but we are giving up a lot of hits and giving ourselves way too many opportunities to falter, which I don't like. Hopefully we can clean it up here, but a win against one of the better teams in the American League feels good. And we're off to a good start. It means I can try and find some kind of special package, baseball cards to open for a sweep, or we'll just try the Series 2 cards, which are over here to my left. There you go. That's another episode, another installment, another game complete. 65 games down. 97 to go, 96, 97, something like that. There you go. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Twitch.tv/ShaunasaurusRex, the place to catch all Mariners action live various times throughout the week, in addition to all the other shows. Movie Monday, Grab Bag, Mystery Bag Monday, Bus Simulator, all that good stuff. It's all over there live or here on YouTube. However you're watching, thank you for watching. Click around, find something else to enjoy. We'll see you next time. Go Mariners.